Welcome to Glen Logistics. I'm Stephen Losowitz.
And I'm Jonathan Waddell. We are excited to have you on board the GRL team.
Our pursuits as an organization begin with promoting a world-class driver experience. HorizonGo is a phone application that will put all your load and shipment information in one place. The application syncs to our dispatch system so that you will see real-time information, and our dispatch team has visibility of all your activity. Think of HorizonGo as your one-stop destination for all your dispatching needs while you're out on the road. We're going to walk you through all the ins and outs of this software so you're equipped to make all your pickups and deliveries as seamless as possible.
So why did we choose HorizonGo? There are several key benefits to using the application. To begin with, it allows for instant communication for load information and updates, and it lets all drivers interface directly with dispatch. By using location services, we can track and trace your movements so that we are not calling you every hour like those nasty brokers do. It also automates the check calls process and has enhanced imaging capabilities.
By having an open mind towards learning this application and its tools, your experience on the road will go much smoother. So get ready and let's dive into this application.
As a brief disclaimer, GRL would like to remind our drivers that this application should never, under any circumstances, be used while behind the wheel of your vehicle. It is a tool intended to be used between deliveries and never while driving. Now let's discuss how to get this application onto your device.
HorizonGo can be downloaded to your smartphone via the App Store or wherever you normally download apps. The privacy policy and terms and conditions exist inside the application to allow you to have access to all the information pertaining to usage and privacy at all times. The app is not collecting personal data or cookies. Neither Glen Logistics nor Melton Technologies are selling or distributing your personal information. The app is only gathering data related to dispatch and location services.
As mentioned before, HorizonGo utilizes location services which enables dispatch to receive breadcrumbs and location updates to better plan for you and for our customer. You cannot utilize HorizonGo if you do not agree to the location services and terms and conditions. Now let's move on to logging into the app and see how it works.
Now that we're ready to begin exploring the application, the first thing you will need to know is how to log into HorizonGo. Simply enter your credentials in the username and password fields, then select Sign In. A member of our management team will provide you with these credentials. Once you're in, a pop-up will appear titled Background Location. This is simply the app asking to use your location while out on the road, so we can monitor you effectively. Select I agree to move on.
Congrats, you're now logged in. This process will be the same every time that you use the application. In order to disable HorizonGo from tracking your location, you will need to log out every time that you use it. It is also imperative to close the app to terminate access or notifications.
Now you know how to sign in and out. So let's take a closer look at some of the functions inside of the menu.
Now we are going to review the menu functions. In the upper left corner of the app, you will find the menu screen. Simply tap the universal menu icon to open up some of the tools that you will need. As you will see, multiple options appear. Manifest. This takes you to your current assignment, your deliveries, or your pickups. Manifest board. This shows you any pre-assigned manifest or shipments. Said another way, this is your backhaul or your pre-plan. Add documents and pictures. This takes you to where you can upload a bill of lading, proof of delivery, or anything else like a lumper receipt or a scale ticket. Trailer actions. Trailer actions allows you to drop your trailer at certain pre-assigned yards, or it allows you to pick up a trailer. Mark home check call. This option allows for you to check call yourself to your home terminal location. Legal. This allows you to get to the terms and conditions and the privacy policy.
During the course of any shipment or load, there are 4 basic check calls. Before we get into that, let me first say that understanding where you are and where a shipment is in the course of its transit is an important concept that you must understand. This concept will be thoroughly covered during your training.
The 4 different check call types are to arrive at the shipper, depart the shipper, arrive at the consignee, and depart the consignee.
Arrive at shipper is a message that you will send to dispatch upon arriving to make the initial pickup. Then, depart shipper is the check call you will send once the pickup is complete. You will then be prompted to send an image of your bill of lading. We will review how to do that shortly.
The next step is to arrive at the consignee, which is how you will let dispatch know you've arrived to make your delivery. Then, when the delivery is made, you will send a depart consignee check call. You will again be prompted to send an image in of your delivery receipt.
All right, let's take a look at how the app works and get started by doing a real example of a truckload that you will be picking up. You'll see that I'm on the manifest screen at this moment. At this screen, you're able to see the shipper, the consignee, even your pro number. You'll also notice that the shipment shows new right next to the pro number. This is indicating that no check call has been completed, nor has the load been picked up or dropped on the yard. So that is your responsibility to conduct the first set of check calls. To do so, you'll want to simply tap onto the shipment itself, bringing you into the check call screen. From here, you'll see the 4 basic check calls that we discussed earlier. The first check call we want to complete is simply arriving at the shipper. This is done after you've safely put your truck and trailer into park and checked in with shipping. Simply hit Arrive Shipper, bringing you to the check call detail screen. This gives you a little bit more information about the load. Now hit Complete. The system will ask you, are you sure that you want to complete this check call? Simply hit Yes. Hit No if you are mistakenly trying to complete this check call, but simply hit Yes when you are trying to confirm that you've arrived at the shipper. Hit Yes. And now the system recognizes it by showing you that you've marked it successfully. Hit OK, and it brings you back to your manifest screen. Now that you have sent your arrival call, let's process our depart shipper call or loaded call and let dispatch know we are loaded and on our way. After you've completed the arrive shipper, of course the next step after getting loaded is to confirm with dispatch that you're now loaded. To do that, once again, you'll simply tap into the shipment, which will bring you to your check call screen. Notice that the arrived shipper is grayed out and marked as completed. So for us to complete depart shipping, once again, we'll just tap depart shipper, which brings us to the check call detail screen. Again, all you have to do is hit complete. The system will ask you, are you sure? And if you are in fact loaded, you will hit yes. And once again, just tap that this has been done so successfully. And now the system will ask you to add docs and pics. This is a very critical element that allows for you to share documents with dispatch. Now that you have sent your depart shipper and confirmed that you need to send your bill of lading, the application will bring you into the docs and pics segment. From here, you will simply select the type of document that you want to send. In this case, since we're making a pickup, we will choose BOL for bill of lading. Then we will tap the plus sign in the upper right-hand corner. Next, we will use camera and crop. Always use camera and crop as your preferred method when taking a new picture. From here, you simply use the camera by lifting it above your bill of lading, press capture, and you'll notice now that a cropping tool is overlaid over the image. Use these bunny ear-like tabs to crop or frame the picture of the bill of lading or the image to the best of your ability, and then simply hit crop. You will see a preview of the image. Make sure that the image has enough quality and enough detail on it to be used by our dispatch team for our billing processes. If you need to, you can hit cancel to go back to try to take the picture again. However, this image is of quality and can be sent to dispatch at this point by simply hitting upload. Document uploaded successfully, hit OK, and now it takes you back to the Add Docs and Pics. You can go back to your manifest and see that your shipment has now been successfully marked as picked up by departing shipper.
Whether you are directly delivering a load or repowering a drop trailer, performing the correct arrival call to make your delivery is critical in our process. Understanding if you are dropping at a terminal yard or delivering the freight is a key concept you must understand during training. Let's review what to do when making a delivery to a customer by sending our Arrive Consignee check call.
Now that you've driven to the consignee to make the final delivery, it's important to let dispatch know that you've arrived. So from the manifest screen, once again, simply tap into the shipment and choose Arrive Consignee. Hit complete and just confirm yes. And this is the step that you will follow to allow dispatch to know that you have arrived to make your delivery.
So, you're now unloaded with proof of delivery in hand. Let's send our Depart Consignee call and let dispatch know you are ready to engage in your next assignment.
Now that you've made your final delivery, you should have a signed bill of lading or proof of delivery in hand. To let dispatch know that you're now empty, from the manifest screen, once again tap into the shipment profile. And if you'll notice, departing consignee is the last of the 4 check calls. And so we want to let dispatch know by tapping Depart Consignee, again hitting complete, and because we're sure, we're going to hit yes, and it's been successfully marked into our dispatch system, letting our planners know. And once again, it's going to ask you to send a document or picture. This is absolutely imperative. This is where you will send proof of delivery by hitting yes. And once again, you want to choose the document type. Because we're making a delivery, we are going to share the proof of delivery and hit our plus sign to add a picture. And as we talked about earlier, always use camera and crop. And from here, we will once again just take a picture of the proof of delivery. Much like we did before, we'll want to use the cropping features to size up the image to the best of our ability. Hit crop and upload. And the system has recognized that the document has been uploaded successfully. Hit OK, and this button will take you back to the manifest screen. And at this point, your shipment has been delivered, and you'll wait for next steps from dispatch. As a carrier who also handles less than truckload, we often have instances where you will pick up or deliver multiple shipments simultaneously. HorizonGo offers a pick all or deliver all feature that will allow you to update these shipments together instead of each one individually. So let's take a look at this example where we have multiple shipments all picking up from the same location. This is really important to understand when dealing with LTL shipments. So like you learned when sending your arrive at shipper, the first thing you really want to do is for any one of the shipments leaving the same location is just let dispatch know that you've arrived. So I'll choose this first shipment on our manifest. I'll simply hit arrive shipper, complete, and say yes to let dispatch know that I am here. And then it will bring me back to the manifest screen. So now to quickly and easily let dispatch know that I've been loaded with all 3 of these shipments. And if you look closely, they're all coming from the same location. To do that, in the upper right-hand corner, I'll tap Action. And as we said earlier, you can do a pick up all or deliver all. For our example, we're going to do pick up all. And if you look closely, there's sort of this check mark that just needs to be tapped to make it a dark check mark. So I'll tap all 3 of those. I'll tap Process, And again, the system is asking, do I want to confirm? I, of course, say yes in this case. I report back to the manifest screen through the menu options, and now I'll see that all 3 shipments are marked as in progress, letting me know that they've been picked up. Now that we've covered how to use multiple check calls for pickups, let's look at this example where we can use multiple check calls to complete deliveries. So if you look closely at the screen, you'll notice that both of these shipments both deliver to the same location in Mebane, North Carolina. Again, when I arrive, the very first thing I want to do is again let dispatch know that we've arrived at the consignee. So I'll tap Arrive Consignee, hit Complete. Yes, we confirm that we've arrived, and the system has successfully marked that we've arrived at our consignee. So moments later, you will get unloaded, and in order to mark both of these shipments as delivered, I can again use this action feature. And in this case, we want to tell the system that we're delivering all. And by using these check marks, I can select which shipments I want to deliver, tap Process. The system will want to make sure that we're sure, hit yes, and if I tap the menu and bring me back to my manifest, I'll see that both of these shipments have been removed from my manifest. It is also important to once again use your Add Docs and Pics feature to send dispatch a copy of your proof of delivery.
From time to time, you may need to send a picture of a document to dispatch that isn't inside the workflow of your check call process. Examples of this include if the app fails to send the picture due to service, or an extra document like a lumper receipt or a scale ticket. Let's check out how to send those images in now. To add documents and pictures outside of the check calls process, you will click the menu button in the upper left-hand corner of the application. From there, you will choose Add Docs/Pics, and you will choose the appropriate document or image type. For this example, we will choose a POD, or Proof of Delivery or Delivery Receipt. Once the document or image type has been chosen, click the plus button in the upper right-hand corner of the app, then choose your upload method. You will click Use Camera and Crop, and then you will ensure that you take a clean image capturing all 4 sides of the document. Click Capture, drag if necessary, choose Crop, upload, and you're done.
When arriving at a Glen Raven facility or drop yard location, you have the ability to update the system and inform dispatch that you are dropping your trailer. Doing so will allow your pre-planned assignment to become your active shipment, allowing you to continue to your next destination. In order to drop a trailer, go to the menu and you'll see Trailer Actions. Select Trailer Actions, and you now have the choice to drop or pick up a trailer. In this example, we're going to drop a trailer. You will see a list of applicable locations where dropping a trailer is approved inside of the technology. For our example, we're going to choose Freight Connections in Ridgefield, New Jersey. I'll select Drop. The system will want to make me confirm. I will hit Yes. Drop trailer at location has been successfully marked. You can go back to the manifest function now. And you will see that the assigned manifest or trailer is no longer assigned to you. Unlike managing multiple LTL shipments inside of HorizonGo, you must also understand when the shipment or load you are handling is a multi-stop load. The key difference is the number of unique shipments you are handling. Stops are usually recognized by being for the same shipment and same customer. Let's look at an example of how to manage these shipments inside the application. So this example will illustrate how to handle multiple stops inside of HorizonGo. If you look closely, this shipment that you see on the manifest screen looks like any other shipment. But to recognize that there's multiple stops, tap from the manifest screen into the check call screen. Now look, there are more than just the 4 check calls that we previously learned about. You will see that there is a arrive stop and departing from stop. These additional stops are inherent to a multiple stop shipment. So like the regular check calls that we've already learned about, all you have to do to tell dispatch that you've arrived at your first stop is hit arrived at stop. Tap complete, confirm that you are in fact there. If you go back into the check call detail screen, you'll now see that you've told dispatch that you've arrived at your stop and that it's completed. To finish with this stop, just like you would a depart consignee, you'll want to send a departing from stop. To do so, I hit complete, confirm yes. The check call has successfully been marked, and it will bring me back to manifest. Once again, this is an instance where you will want to use add docs and pics to send a copy of proof of delivery that you have completed that first stop. When you get to the next stop, follow your work instructions on how to send arrive at consignee and depart consignee to final this shipment.
Communication in our line of work is critical. Check calls and tracking are important, but not detailed enough at times. To communicate, ask questions, or check in, HorizonGo offers a free-form text messaging component that allows you to message dispatch in real time. Sending a free-form message is a must before calling dispatch. Not all situations warrant a phone call. Giving dispatch time to first read and reply to your message allows us to prioritize and service many stakeholders in our operation, including you. To generate a free-form message, click Messages in the bottom right-hand corner of the app. From here, you'll be able to type a message to dispatch. You've now completed the first phase of HorizonGo training. Next, you will have in-person training with a member of our team. If you have questions, our team is here to help.
As we stated earlier, the use of this application is key to your success with Glen Logistics. We thank you for your commitment and look forward to a bright future.